Jadis Litterman, welcome back to the channel. Tomorrow, season 21 is here. We have a lot of changes coming. We have a lot of buffs coming. We have Broken Moon update. We have solos returning. We have a new legend. A lot of stuff we're getting this season. It looks semi-decent, I'd say. It doesn't look that bad. Possibly gonna be a pretty good season, in my opinion. It really depends on how people like Broken Moon, depending on how they do with solos. Personally, if they keep 3 strikes permanent, I'll be happy no matter what. That's just me, though. A lot of this information we have already went over on this channel. Like the new legend Alter, we've looked at her kit before, the gift from the Rift, her tactical, the Void Passage, the Void Nexus, along with her upgrades as well. Solos taking over. The new map rotation, upheaval map rotation, will be Broken Moon, King's Canyon, and World's Edge. Some of the testers saying that it really doesn't feel like Broken Moon anymore in general, and it feels like a whole new map. So, I'm interested to see if the community will actually like Broken Moon now. We'll find out, though. Along with the Apex artifacts, which we did talk about in the last video, but this is what I've been looking for. The patch notes and balance update. This is what I've been waiting for, personally. Care package. Wingman returns to floor loot. Projectile size reduced to pre-care package values. Reduced damage to 45 was 50. I'm very happy for that. Skull Piercer Elite removed. Hipfire accuracy reduced. Now takes boosted loader hop up. No longer takes magazine as an attachment. So, the Wingman deserving this nerf in my opinion. I got tired of playing against it, and I'm sure people I ran into when I had it were probably not happy when they played against it. It just wasn't fun. It really was not fun. Devotion enters care package. New reverse hipfire. Sustained hipfire will tighten accuracy instead of widen. Damage increased to 16 was 15. Magazine size increased to 54 was 48 at purple. Reserved ammo 324. Empty reload time significantly reduced. If you hear a devotion wind up, I'm just going to assume we're losing the gunfight. I'll be honest. If I hear a devotion wind up and it's someone who has half a brain cell at aiming, go next. We're probably dead. Gold weapons rotation, Nemesis burst AR, triple take, Peacekeeper, Prowler, Longbow, DMR. And this change is insane. This is wild. Guaranteed weapons out of loot bins. First loot bin opened by an unarmed player always contain a weapon. Cue up that one video where that guy was playing Wraith on the very old version of Apex, and he opened, I think, like 5 or 6 pills in a row, got a gun, didn't see one on the ground or nothing, and then just backed out because he was like, nah, I'm over this. Yeah, understandable. Understandable. This is a great update. RNG is still there, obviously. The RNG of, like, what weapon you're gonna get is still there. Retrieving banners from death boxes. Collecting a banner will no longer lock the player out of critical gameplay actions. Running, shooting, punching, and reviving will all break out of the banner collect animation while still registering as a successful collection. Players can immediately interact with a death box a second time while the animation is playing, or continue holding the interact button to collect and enter a death box in one flow. Okay, so this is also a massive W. So instead of like getting the animation of like, oh, I have my teammate's banner now, that just doesn't exist. So your gun is still up, but as long as you hit reload or whatever activation button you have on the death box to grab the banner, your guns will still be up. You'll still be able to like run faster and stuff. It doesn't give you that weird animation. That is a W. Awesome. Sick. Survival items plus support bins. Survival items now only spawn from a support bins tray if the team is in need. Okay, so it's like smart loot now. So like if you have a down teammate and you have their banner, if you open a blue pill, it's gonna be like smart loot now and give you that. Weapons and attachments. 30-30. Gold piercer hop up removed. W. That's awesome. That's great. Even the devs acknowledging it. Removing the skull piercer should create some space, other marksmen and sniper rifles to shine. Yeah, I mean, 30-30 had been reigning for a very long time now. With that, the charge rifle, ADS recoil improved and stabilized. Longbow DMR, skull piercer hop up removed. Barrel stabilizer removed. Base recoil significantly improved. Projectile gravity reduced. ADS in and out time reduced. Triple take now takes boosted loader hop up. That's just a little buff for it anyways. The 1x Digithreat optic removed from the loot pool and all locked set weapons. How far the Digithreat has fallen. First it was too broken because everyone using Bangalore and Digiday. Don't even get me started about Digiday. I love Digiday. I just liked using the optic itself. Obviously, it was a major benefit to be able to see through smoke, caustic gas, and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, that's a major like improvement to your aim. Like using the optic itself is what I like. I love the Digithreat for the style of the optic itself. Legends, Ash, Ash Snare. Change to left hand cast. No longer stows weapon or interrupts consumable use when launching. Phase Breach. Inspired by some alter tech, nearby enemies will be highlighted for players traveling through the void. Okay, cool. Ballistic Whistler. Damage from a planted smart bullet increased to 10, was 5. Upgrades. Care package insight removed. New Slingshot. Improves ballistics base sling weapon to a blue set at level 2 and a purple set at level 3. Ballistic mains, probably okay with that. I can't even think of a ballistic main I've ever seen in my entire life. Bloodhound. Beast of the Hunt cooldown increased to 4, was 3. Upgrades level 3. Tactical cooldown removed. Taste of Blood buffed HP gain to 50, was 25. New Long Hunt. Nox extend Beast of the Hunt duration. Catalyst. Piercing Spikes cooldown decreased to 20 seconds, was 25. Long cast upgrade integrated into base tactical. Dark Veil. Dark Veil increased to 45 meters, was 40. Long Veil moved to level 2. Hero Door. Fully rebuild and reinforce missing doors with passive. Catalyst, maybe. Make a return. Caustic. Gas damage and slow now stops immediately after Caustic squad is eliminated. Gas damage ramps from 4 to 10. Max was 5 and uncapped. Damage on knocked players down to flat 4, was 5. Conduit. Radiant Transfer. Can no longer target a Revenant while Forge Shadows is active. When Revenant activates Forge Shadows, any temporary shield generation ends immediately. Revenant will keep any temporary shields generated before activating his ult. Good balance right there. Upgrades. Battery collection removed. New bat pack. Can now stack up to 3 shield batteries per inventory slot. Doesn't stack with gold bag. Crypto. Neuralink. Network traffic upgrade now integrated into base kit. Squad count banners are now visible anytime his drone is in a deployed state. Level 2. Pack and ult cooldown removed. Network expansion moved to level 2. New quick ping. Improved drone handling. Faster accel and decel, making it harder to hit. That's lovely. Upgrades level 3. Both new. Satellite imagery. Drone scan persists for an additional 1.5 seconds. Hackathon. Cut the drone cooldown in half. Gain a speed boost anytime he uses his ult or the drone is destroyed. Wow. Okay, cool. Fuse. Big Bang removed. Ringmaster. Gained access to ring console. Scar tissue. Simplified and buff damage mitigation to remove lingering burn effects. Takes a flat 20 when crossing the mother load instead of 37. 50% of 75 HP over time. Reckless. Fixed explosive damage mitigation not being applied on continuous knuckle cluster hits. Should only take about 32 damage from a full knuckle cluster now with Reckless. Newcastle got a crazy buff. I'll say this right now. Bubble shield. Speed increased 2.5 times faster. Castle wall will now destroy incoming projectiles headed towards the front of the wall when energized. It will not destroy projectiles fired from behind the wall nor bombardments from other legend ultimate projectiles. Castle wall energized duration increased to 1 minute, was 30 seconds. Upgrade stronghold increases energized duration to 3 minutes, was 2.5. This makes Castle Wall and Castle himself in general sound like a playable character in high ranked lobbies and stuff like that. AOGS a lot. Regions love to use Castle to make cover. Octane. Reckless removed. Mad Hops moved to level 2. Thick Skin now level 2 and 3. Updated to take 5 less stem damage to reflect that it can selected twice. Was minus 25%. Watson. Upgrades. Falling Stars. Pylons will stop spawning arc stars when our squad is eliminated. Split Circuit no longer reduces shield regain capacity. Wraith into the void and dimensional rift. Nearby enemies will be highlighted for players traveling through the void. She got that with Alter coming into the game as she's getting that passive as well. So I guess they were like, they're both void characters, so may as well give Wraith it as well, whatever she gets. So I will be linking this down in the description below if you want to do some more deep diving into this though. Some good things coming to the season. We will see what happens with this season though. I also heard, crazy to think about this though, that the anti-cheat is supposed to be getting an update and hopefully getting better. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. Because it sucks as is. So hopefully it's getting better. Oh, we can pray. I have my doubts though.